Okay. Yep. And we are live. Today is 23rd of September, and this is OSRA Scrum. Today is very quiet, only Nikita and me. But anyway, let's start. Nikita?
Sure. So I've been very busy at work today and haven't done much, but yesterday was a pretty full day of coding for me. The story that I'm working on is this linking a sponsor with an orphan, so basically establishing a sponsorship relationship between the two of them. And in the process of developing it, I came up to a limitation that is kind of embedded in our current code base. So I had to spend a little bit of time creating a workaround for that. And I submitted that PR yesterday, and Craig merged it right away, basically. So that bottleneck is gone. And the other problem, as I mentioned on Slack yesterday, is that the client finally let us know how they want the workflow for this story to function, and it is different from the workflow that I have been implementing.
Mm-hmm.
So if I understood the discussion that you guys had during yesterday's Scrum,
Mm-hmm.
I will finish the implementation the way I started making it, and that is something that can even be shown to the client. We just basically warn them that this isn't exactly what he wanted, but you can still see that the functionality is there. It's basically just a matter of changing the UI a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll finish the story, and I think I should be able to do so tomorrow, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as that's done, I'll start working on implementing the UI that the client has requested.
But you do not have user story for UI, right?
No, there isn't one right now. I was supposed to talk to Borisov because he received some documents from the client, as well as he had a conversation with them verbally, and he now has an understanding of what exactly the client wants. So we were going to chat with him so he would be able to explain it to me, and then I would be able to create a story with all the detail in there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I think we will discuss it on tomorrow's Scrum, because you should finish your story till tomorrow and discuss what it's better to choose. Besides that UI, we have a chore which no one is going to do, but it's in our sprint, and
Yeah.
we have one story that it seems that we are not able to implement in this sprint.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, but at least we have chore. Maybe you can choose a chore, for example.
Yeah, that sure sounds like it should be. It's basically writing tests. The functionality is there. We just need to write the tests.
I don't know. Why do you think it's about test? There is nothing about test in description.
This is something that we discussed. I remember the discussion. Hi, Craig.
Hey, guys.
Oh, Craig, great. You are here. That's great.
Craig, correct me if I'm wrong. The story, whose title is Confirm that Delete Requests Are Ignored for Non-Deletable Models. It is basically, we just need to create the tests because the functionality is already there. Is that correct?
Yeah, I believe so. It's just actually issuing a GET request or POST request or whatever it happens to be to the model, just to make sure it doesn't happen.
Yeah. So yeah, Pavel, I guess the problem, or what the chore is trying to address, is that the tests that we have in place are too high level to test this functionality. So the chore is to write some low level tests to make sure that everything is working as it should. But like I said, as far as I understand, it's it's limited only to tests, so it should be fairly easy to implement, I think.
Mm-hmm. Oh, guys trying to do manual load test. So it seems that they make the changes.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, what we discussed.
Good.
Okay. Anyway, I will do some clicking while we are talking. Okay, Greg.
I've submitted another part of the pull another pull request. So not only can you see the drop-down boxes in the view page, but when they're submitted, the actual OSRA num is generated and stored in the database.
Mm-hmm.
So there's maybe a little bit more work to do if we want to do some JavaScript stuff and whatnot, but it's not essential in terms of the story being ready for phase 0.
So you only need one task to finish in this story.
What's that? Sorry.
Oh, I mean that I opened your story for sponsors. I see that only one task.
The task is create a field for the branch organization and OSRA number.
I think I might have done that. I need to go and check.
Can you check it?
Are we sure what that means? What that even means?
These are fields on the view. Is that what this means?
Organization. I think that's in the database, which means I've done it. I'll just take that.
Field for the branch organization. Oh, you clicked that it's finished, right?
Yeah. If it's what I think it is, it's basically the fields or the rows in the database.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this story is almost finished.
Yeah, it's almost finished. I mean, as I say, I've written it so that in order for it to degrade gracefully, it's all been done without any JavaScript or anything, so that when you go onto the page, both drop-down boxes are viewable. And obviously, if you click neither of them, you get an error message on the fields, and if you click both of them, you get an error message on the fields. So it's descriptive enough for someone who doesn't have JavaScript, but we may want to then load up some JavaScript later that maybe puts a drop-down box in, and depending on what's selected from the drop-down box, hides one or the other fields, or and then test that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what the next task you take?
I don't know. I need to look because I'm desperately behind on other work, but I wanted to finish the story, but before so I may not get anything done this week. If I get time, I'll pick up a little story and do it. But yeah, I'm playing catch up with other things at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so because Motorsen is not with us now, we cannot vote on any new stories. So we should do that tomorrow on Thursday. Anything else we want to discuss?
I just wanted to ask, did I understand correctly that the client wants the meeting to be on Thursday at what, 1 hour earlier than this meeting that we're having right now?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
Can you participate?
I'll do my best, guys.
Well, Nick, if it makes any difference, I'm not going to make the start of the meeting. I might make the end, but I can't make that time.
Yeah, my daughters are going to bed at that time, basically. So it's I may or may not. Same as you, Craig. I probably won't be there at the beginning, but I probably will be there. I don't know, maybe 15 minutes later or something like that.
Okay, we discuss it. Okay, well, when we actually, if Motosam finish this story, when that means that we will do 11 points. 2, 5, 7, 8, 11. Oh, 13 points even. Oh,
yeah, that would be okay.
Yeah, that would be okay, definitely, yeah. Okay, then have a great day, everyone, and see you tomorrow.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Guys.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Bye.